It's going to be a different commute for some folks in the Rockaways. Friday, January 17th at 6:30. I'm Michael Gargiulo.
I'm Darlene Rodriguez. Adelle Caballero is here. Still watching some backups on Route 3 right now. And Marie LaRosa checking on this weather that's still in the 20s. It's as cold as January should be.
Here we are. Yeah, actually not too far. Yeah, absolutely. But we're climatologically the coldest time of year, typically, but we do have a little bit more to go in the forecast. But right now, we are dry. We have temperatures, yes, in the teens and the 20s, but not too much of a wind. So that brutal part to describe the weather, not quite there. As you can see, a little blue on the radar. There may be a few flurries lingering, but that is it. Just a few patchy clouds. Otherwise, the chill. We've got 27 degrees right now at Central Park, 24 in Islip, 18 in Sussex, 21 right now for you in Bridgeport. Sunshine, and that's also something to look forward to today, and above average, above freezing temperatures by later on this morning. 10 o'clock temperature 32. On our way up close to 40 degrees by 2 o'clock. It does stay dry. It stays mainly clear into the early overnight before we start to see some clouds build heading into tomorrow morning. All right, 6:30 right now. Adele, what are you keeping an eye on?
We've got a few big problem areas actually out there. First up, Route 3 eastbound right by Route 120. We've got this ongoing crash taking out the shoulder and 2 lanes. You can see lots of police department on the scene here. Chopper 4 is giving us a closer look onto that. Thank you, Chop. And you can see though that solid ride going all the way back past Route 21 at this point. Your best bet is to hop onto the 17 service road instead. And then on top of that, RFK Bridge heading into the Bronx. We've got an accident there as well, also taking out a lane. We'll keep you updated on all that for now. Back to you, Michael.
All right, Del, thank you very much. Develop, you want to check the weather with Maria. It's going to bundle up time at the bus stop, Maria.
It is a bundle up time for sure. We're still in the teens and the 20s, but you can see by recess time, the sun is out, temperatures above freezing, not too bad. After school, we're still dry and closer to 40 degrees. But with the snow in the forecast on Sunday and a holiday for many kids on Monday, maybe not the snow day you were hoping for, but plenty of snow to go around. Updated totals in the 10-day.
Thank you, Marie. Also ahead and easier. Well, if you're heading out the door right now, you are going to want to steer clear of the RFK Bridge, Bronx, Manhattan bound side. We've got a crash with a debris spill. We're going to head outside right now to Chopper 4, giving us a closer look onto that. Coming up in a few minutes, we're going to help you get around it, let you know what else is slowing you down on the roads. Darlene, Michael?
Thanks, Adele. And you can now. I love the relationship between the two of them, too, how they're doing this together.
We just think the whole thing is great. Rick Astley.
Okay.
And you see, it's not so much just about the cookies, which is an amazing part of it, but the business aspect.
Yeah, for sure.
So smart, yeah.
Such a wonderful process. All right, well, we're looking forward to ordering those cookies. I can tell you that right now. Over the next few days, how about ordering up some snow? Yeah, we've got that. Today, though, is the nice little reprieve from the deep freeze with some sunshine and near 40 degrees. We're talking rain showers tomorrow for most, and then Sunday, looking at, again, this area of low pressure developing that's really going to bring about some widespread, impactful snowfall. So the front is still the main trigger for the rain showers tomorrow afternoon. And then we watch the development of this coastal area of low pressure. We're looking at that snow, some of that heavy at times. We look at the comparison of our main models to see how confident we can be in making a call like this. They're pretty close together between the American model and the European model here. So that gives us confidence for sure, but just a little bit of a movement of that track could definitely affect snow totals. One thing that still looks pretty good, the timing of all of it. Again, the rain for tomorrow afternoon and evening, and then that snow potential really kicking in by midday into the early afternoon, picking up from the afternoon and evening. So think about your travel plans, maybe change them. That would be recommended, especially really all along the I-95 corridor as we get into Sunday evening. That snow could be coming down at maybe an inch an hour or more. So overall, by Sunday night into early on Monday, a pretty widespread chance of picking up as much as 3 to 5 inches of snowfall. So get those shovels ready out there. 27 now with fair skies out there, a light wind. Today, though, lighter winds. Some sunshine up near 40 degrees. That'll feel pretty comfortable. Sunset, by the way, 4:56. 33 degrees overnight tonight. And then again, that split weekend, 40s on Saturday, 30s and snow on Sunday. It's out by Monday, MLK Day and Inauguration Day. It's going to be cold and blustery. And then very dangerous cold here with highs only in the teens Tuesday and Wednesday. Overnight lows in the single digits. We've been talking about that chance for below zero wind chills those days. All right, 6:47 right now. Adele, what's going on?
We've got a lot going on right now. The big one, or one of the big ones at least, RFK Bridge Manhattan bound is closed here because of a crash. We've got Chopper 4 giving us a closer look onto that. Now, the car went into the construction barrier there. There's also a debris spill. You can see we've got lots of police department activity through the area there. And it actually looks like some cars are starting to get through. But again, all lanes are subject to closure there. So as much as possible, you're going to want to avoid the RFK Bridge altogether. This is right by the Bronx Manhattan bound split. And again, Manhattan bound has been closed off periodically. Heading down into Queens, Van Wyck Expressway southbound side, we've got a car fire taking out 2 lanes. Northbound also has 1 lane closed off over by Hillside Avenue, exit 6. Hutchinson River Parkway southbound by exit 4B. You've got an accident there taking out a couple of lanes. A crash on the Cross Bronx Expressway westbound over by exit 5A for White Plains Road, and still watching that crash on Route 3 eastbound heading into Route 120. Michael, back to you.
All right, Adele, thank you very much. 6:48.
Thank you for streaming with us. It's Friday, January 17th. I'm Darlene Rodriguez.
I'm Michael Gargiulo. Adelle Caballero is watching our roads and rails on this Friday morning. Storm 4's Maria LaRosa here. Look, beautiful sunrise there, right, Maria?
I know. We do love that wintry sunrise, that low angle, and a few clouds. You got all the colors in the sky this morning. We even had a few flurries, but for the most part, looking ahead to a quiet day and much more comfortable. We don't have the wind, we'll have the sun, and those temperatures above freezing. So all in all, adding up to a much more comfortable Friday. Let's show you the big picture. We still have some light snow showers in well north and west, but if you're doing any traveling, that's what you're going to encounter. Otherwise, mostly sunny skies as the day goes on, and already above freezing by later on this morning. So 11 a.m., 34 degrees. We'll be close to 40 by 2 o'clock. So enjoy that lunch hour, a nice walk in the evening, because temperatures will still be above freezing with those light winds and fair skies. We do add in the clouds by late tonight into tomorrow morning. Temperatures close to freezing. We'll talk about the rain and the snow coming up in just a little bit. But right now, roadways are dry, but not easy to navigate.
Not easy at all. It's been a very busy commute today. And you can see here with all the flashing lights, it's still going strong, at least on the RFK Bridge. This is on the Bronx Manhattan bound split here. We have a crash that went into the construction barrier there, and we are seeing police and cleanup crews are on the scene. There was a debris spill as well. So heading into Manhattan, heading into the Bronx, you can expect to see 1 lane closed off, and you can see just major backups here going all the way back into Queens, FDR Drive. We're also seeing some slowdowns into the RFK as well. Best bet is to avoid the area altogether. 256 Staten Island Railway, NQRNW also expect to see service changes. Darlene, Michael, back to you.
Thank you very much.
Friday morning, let's take a look at the weather with Maria. We're in the 20s here in the city.
Yeah, and it's a decent travel weather, right? We don't have anything on the roadways, and right now Newark is smooth sailing with the travel and, of course, the turnpike as well. Both spots, the airports and the roadway, is going to be impacted by the weekend weather, first by the rain, but then the snowfall. And our totals keep going up in the forecast. So I'll take a look at our latest thinking coming up in the 10-day.
All right, Maria, thanks so much.
Day in New York.
Heading out to the roads right now, we are still watching this crash here on the RFK Bridge. It's on the Bronx Manhattan bound split, taking out a couple of lanes. We're going to head outside right now to Chopper 4, giving us a closer look onto that. Coming up in a few minutes, we've got much more slowing you down out there. You're watching Today in New York.